Have you ever felt like you're constantly walking on eggshells with someone who just doesn't seem to care as much as you do? Like no matter how much effort you put in, it's never enough? Well, today we're going to break down the 4 most common behaviors of a woman who doesn't truly value you, and more importantly, how ancient Stoic wisdom can help you navigate these situations with dignity and strength. Let me start by saying this isn't about bashing women or playing the blame game. This is about recognizing when you're not being valued so you can make better decisions for your emotional well-being. Because at the end of the day, you deserve to be with someone who appreciates you for who you are. Behavior number 1, the hot and cold treatment. You know exactly what I'm talking about. One day she's all over you, texting constantly, making plans, being affectionate. Then suddenly, without warning, she turns ice cold. Messages go unanswered for days. Plans get cancelled last minute. You're left wondering what you did wrong. Here's the brutal truth. When someone genuinely cares about you, they don't play these games. The hot and cold behavior is often a sign that you're not a priority, but rather an option. She keeps you around when it's convenient for her, but has no problem disappearing when something better comes along. The Stoic approach? Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." In other words, you can't control her behavior, but you can control how you respond to it. Instead of obsessing over why she's acting this way, focus on your own peace of mind. Match her energy. If she's inconsistent, don't rearrange your life to accommodate her whims. Behavior number 2, you're always the backup plan. This one hurts, but we need to talk about it. If she only reaches out when she's bored, lonely, or her other plans fell through, you're not her first choice, you're the consolation prize. Think about it. How many times has she hit you up late at night with a casual, "Hey, what are you up to?" Or suddenly become available when her weekend plans got cancelled? These aren't coincidences. When someone truly values you, they make you a priority, not an afterthought. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, taught us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. So what's the Stoic response here? Simple. Stop being available to someone who treats you like an option. Value yourself enough to walk away from situations where you're clearly not valued in return. Behavior number 3, disrespecting your time. Time is the most precious resource we have, and how someone treats your time tells you everything about how much they value you. If she's constantly late, cancels plans last minute, or acts like your schedule should revolve around hers, that's not just rude. It's a clear sign of disrespect. Imagine this scenario. You plan a nice dinner date a week in advance. You get dressed up, maybe even make reservations. Then 30 minutes before you're supposed to meet, you get that dreaded text. "Sorry, something came up. Rain check?" Meanwhile, if you ever dared to pull that move, she'd probably never speak to you again. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote extensively about the value of time. He said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." The lesson here? Don't waste your precious time on people who don't respect it. Set clear boundaries. If someone can't value your time, they don't deserve a place in your life. Behavior number 4, never taking responsibility. This might be the most frustrating behavior of all. No matter what happens, it's never her fault. She flakes on plans, you're too demanding. She forgets important dates, you're too sensitive. She says something hurtful, you just took it the wrong way. It's like playing chess with a pigeon. No matter how carefully you play, she's going to knock over all the pieces, strut around like she won, and then blame you for the mess. Marcus Aurelius gave us the perfect Stoic response to this. The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy. In other words, don't engage in the blame game. Don't waste energy trying to make someone see your perspective when they're committed to misunderstanding you. Simply walk away with your dignity intact. The Stoic action plan. Now that we've identified these behaviors, what do we do about them? Here's your 3-step Stoic action plan. First, focus on what you can control. You can't make someone value you, but you can control whether you tolerate being undervalued. Second, practice self-respect over validation. Never chase someone who treats you like an option. The right people will see your worth without you having to prove it. Third, remember that silence often speaks louder than words. Sometimes the most powerful response is simply walking away and focusing on your own growth. At the end of the day, Stoicism teaches us that our peace of mind is our most valuable possession. No relationship, no matter how much we might want it, is worth sacrificing that peace. So if you recognize these behaviors in your situation, take it as a sign to reevaluate, not out of anger or resentment, but out of self-respect. Because when you truly value yourself, you teach others how to value you too. The ancient Stoics understood something profound. We can't control other people, but we can always control how we respond. And sometimes, the strongest response is simply knowing when to walk away with your head held high. Remember this: you are the prize, not an option, not a backup plan, not someone to be taken for granted. And when you start carrying yourself that way, the world will start treating you that way too. So take this Stoic wisdom, apply it to your life, and watch how everything changes for the better. Your future self will thank you for it.